Hey, what's going on, guys? Tim Strombel for the Cashinbis show. We're live here at the Denver IndoExpo, wrapping up our second day. What we did is we put a couple videos together for you guys. This one's all about attending an expo for the first time, or if you're a seasoned veteran, really, what should you know? Okay, so we're going to do a series of questions, things you should bring to an expo, and then we're going to cover the don'ts also, things you should not do at an expo, because we want you to get the most out of this experience. So if you didn't get to come to this one, here's how to set yourself up for success in the future. Check it out, guys. Now, is there one thing as an exhibitor you have to do to set yourself apart or bring to an expo to really leave that impression with people?
You always got to bring something unique, but don't expect it to last. It might last one show, and then you got to find something different.
You know, it's all about the brand. You got to have a nice brand, a good face to your product, and you know, really stand behind it as well.
I talk to people and I listen to people, so that's what makes us as a group successful too. You know, we reach out, and you can't learn by keeping to yourself.
For me, the biggest thing about going to any event is the networking, talking to people. Don't be afraid to go up to people and just join a conversation. That's the biggest thing, no matter what you're doing.
Maybe the appropriate attire. But yeah, absolutely. The attitude, I think just obviously being prepared with your materials and stuff, but the attitude you come in with it, like that positive mental attitude that you approach the show with, I think is the biggest success for me.
All right, so Matt, what do you think is the one thing that people should do as a vendor at an expo to set themselves up for success?
Well, you might be surprised, but I think it's just a blank piece of paper. You know, what happens is we talk to so many people and we always forget them 2 minutes later. So I always like to get a card, especially when they got their face on it, you know. We take it.
That's a good looking face right there.
That is, you know. Clip it onto the piece of paper, and then I'll make notes, you know. Tall, dark, and handsome, you know, works in media. And then that allows me, when I get home at the end of the expo, I won't have to remember you until I look at this piece of paper.
Okay, you guys have been going to expos for a while. What do you think is the number one thing exhibitors need to bring with them to set themselves up for success at an expo?
Well, for one, your product. That's most important, I would say, and as well as business cards.
Just come ready to network. You really have to get there, step outside of your booth, meet other vendors, be personable.
For me, you need to bring the lifeline in your business, which is a charger to your computer so you can show people your website. You really just want to bring stuff to showcase your actual product.
Now, what do you think is the number one thing someone should bring to an expo to set themselves up for success?
A visually appealing booth, something that's going to catch the eye of your peers and you can draw them in.
Oh, definitely a lot of coffee, you know. It's pretty draining being out here all day.
What would you say that you have to bring with you if you have to come to an expo?
A big bag for all the free stuff.
Roller skates.
Now, if you had to tell them one or two physical things to bring to set yourself up for success, what would those be?
Your business card. Oh my God, how many people show up to these things and they don't have, you're here to network. Yeah, you can find good products, but the biggest thing you're gonna find are connections, so bring your business cards.
Oh, you know, I would say an open mind. You know, it really comes down to it. There's a lot of cool things happening, and if you don't catch up with it, you know, you're gonna be left behind.
The number one thing to come to a Cannabis Expo event would be water. One of the things would be water. Stay hydrated, and food.
Extra business cards. If you're going to forget your business cards, go home and get them.
You know, I think the right thing for them to bring is a little bit of information starting up. Do a little research on the show that you're going to attend so you know exactly what questions to ask, who you want to target, who you want to talk to. The other thing I found handy, if you have a personal business card or even the return address labels with your name and information on it to hand out to people, us as vendors definitely want to reach out to you if you're interested in our products, so having some information to exchange is hugely important too.
Now, for someone who's going to attend their first expo, come out for the first time, what's the one physical thing or mental thing they need to bring with them in order to set themselves up for success?
I would say a smile on your face and just get ready to network.
There's a lot of conventions. You need to think about what you're signing up for before you pay for it. Go for the right one, go for the one that is going to help you grow your business.
Honestly, I'm a fan of getting people to sit down. I say bring your couch.
Hey guys, that's going to do it for us from the IndoExpo out in Denver, Colorado. Hope you guys learned something. Be good out there and go out to these expos and really work to learn and, you know, increase your knowledge of the cannabis industry. It's the only way to stay ahead of the green rush, as we say at Cashinbis. For the Cashinbis show, my name's been Tim Strombel. You guys have a good day.